Ravinder ma'am, you can start with the session, ma'am. Ravinder ma'am,
Yes, sir.
you can start with the session, ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my session. I'm going to share my screen. Thank you so much for joining. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. So today my topic is effective communication uh, helps to develop confidence. I'm Ravinda Kaur, AIF Master Trainer and SNTT Resource Person. I welcome you to this webinar. Now, first of all, we will understand what is communication. Effective communication is the process of exchange of ideas and thoughts and opinions and data. That also to add, to give clear message and to receive message. It should be done very effectively. But when we see our students in day-to-day life, when the students, some of the students, they are not efficient enough to speak in English, or they don't have that much confidence in themselves, so they lack the way of speaking also. They cannot speak properly. So it is said that if you lack confidence, you speak English, you may do one or two of these things, isn't it? You will speak very shortly. It is not only English; it is the other languages also. If you are not confident, then you will not speak properly. You will hesitate. You will speak softly, or you will speak in a very unclear manner, or at a very fast speed. You will speak. Yeah. The reason of lack of confidence, then what is the reason why it is that there is a lack of confidence? The main cause is the lack of confidence of learners in their ability to speak. What happens? The small children, when they have not mastered the language, they always hesitate. They cannot speak properly. And it so happens that I have seen in the society also, the grown up people, those who are not confident in any of the languages, they always hesitate. They don't have confidence, so they hesitate. In this case, the learners prefer to keep silent. The person who is speaking, this person who is not having confidence will keep quiet, will just listen, or will give yes, no, like that, or hesitate so much. If the person will not be able to speak anything properly, so the person will keep silent and will be listening to the person who is speaking confidently. Learners do not believe in themselves if it is possible to achieve fluency or master vocabulary. What so happens is, the person who is not having a good vocabulary, the person who is not having the mastery over the language, that person is always in a glitch, always thinking what to do, what not to do. So what happens is that why it so happens that we are not having the self-esteem, why the person is having such a low esteem. And low esteem always affects our mental health. According to the American Psychological Association, having high self, this is something very important, that the children in our schools and the persons, those who are grown up, they should have a high positive mental health. What so happens is, in the beginning, if the child is having any problem in speaking and conversing and giving the messages, expressing himself, and how to roam in the society, how to behave, how to deliver lectures and all that, so it so happens that that person develops the blocks in the mind. So those blocks ultimately lead to very high psychological problems. So it is very important that we must have a um, uh, mental health, good mental health. So high self-esteem matters because it helps you develop coping skills, handle adversity, negative into perspective. Yes. How does self-esteem play a role in mental health? Now our question is, how does it play how does self-esteem, if you are self-confident, if you have self-efficacy, then you will definitely have a good mental health. Why? Because you will be able to present yourself in society, among your friends, among the other party members, if you are grown up, in your all the offices, MNCs and all, you will be able to converse properly, and you will be able to deliver your message, your thoughts, your ideas, your data properly. So self esteem impacts your decision making process. You if you are disturbed by mental health, so what will happen? You will not be able to speak properly, and that will, when you are not able to produce properly, you are not able to converse properly in the society. So after it so happens that you develop, some blocks in your brain. It also influences motivation. As people with healthy positive views, we can see that those people who are mentally healthy, they always inspire others, and they are always a challenge for the people, those who cannot speak. So now we have to understand what is effective communication. Effective communication is the process of exchanging ideas, thoughts, opinion, knowledge, and data so that the message is received and delivered. Now let us understand characteristics of effective communication. Now, clear message. The thing is that we are supposed to give, whenever anybody is telling us anything, we have to deliver it properly to the other person. If it is not done properly, it is misunderstood. There is that joke also going on now, that one person told something, then the other person, ultimately it reached to the person, and that was not correctly delivered at all. So it is very much important that we deliver the message properly, and that also correctness of message is very important. And when you are delivering correctly, it is your duty that you deliver the complete message and precise message. There should be a reliability and consideration of the recipient. That if you have to understand who is the recipient, whom you are delivering the message. If that person is ready to listen to you, it means you are very successful. Listening is the part of communication. Communication is not only speaking. Communication is to understand, to listen to the other person also who is delivering the message. So you have to deliver the sender's courtesy also. Up till now, any doubts, dear educators? Would you like to ask anything? Would you like to add on something? Dear educators? Archana ma'am, Rita ma'am, anything you want to add on?
No, ma'am, you're doing absolutely wonderfully well.
Okay, ma'am.
Please continue.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now we have to understand the skills. Effective communication skills. What is the first skill? That is observance. It is not only, I told you in the beginning only, that it is not only your way of speaking, it is your understanding. You have to understand what the person is trying to tell you. You have to be observant that the thing which is being told to me, the subject, the idea which is being told to me, I have to be very, very attentive in understanding so that I can exchange my own ideas adding into that. Plus, now you have to have a clarity and brevity. It is okay, you have a clarity, you have very good command over language, but it so happens that should also not be done. You should be always brief, concise. Listening and understanding. See, this is the most important factor of this communication skill, that you have to listen. It is not only one way only that you are speaking and the other person is understanding. No, you have to understand to the other person also who is trying to convey to you. And what you are telling at your own basis, that person is trying to understand. Both ways it is to be done. Then it is only the best way of communication. Emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence carries all our well being. How do we express ourselves? our tone, our way of speaking, our conduct when we are speaking, how much positive we are when we are delivering the message, how much positive we are when we are looking at the person. So that is emotional intelligence is very important. If you are positive, then definitely you will be delivering good messages. You will be conducting very well in all your behavior, your society, everywhere. Now, self-efficacy. Now, self-efficacy is the ability that I have the confidence in myself and I will be able to deliver something very, very important in a very neat and clean and concise manner. So that is the ability for us. You must have that ability also. If you have self-confidence, then only you can deliver anything. Plus, now we have to be very respectful to the person who is receiving the message. If we are not respectful, we are just talking like that only, speaking in a very rude manner, of course, the message is not delivered at all properly. Emotional intelligence, self-efficacy, and respectful, these three are the mantras which will always help us in understanding. Now we come to the non-verbal communication. Now, up till now, we have talked about all the ways of speaking, but here is a point, non-verbal. Non-verbal is how is your posture? How do you look? How do you carry yourself? Whether you are carrying yourself in a proper manner or not, whether you are healthy or not. How do you look at the other person? How do you converse? Sometimes we do not speak anything non-verbal, but our body speaks, our actions speak, our way of speaking is counted. How we are looking at the person and what expressions we are giving to the person who is listening to us or who is trying to speak something with us. So non-communication, non-verbal communication is also important. Selection of the right medium, right way of speaking is very, very important. Plus, we should not forget to have the feedback. Feedback is supposed to be given at any cost. Okay, now let us see what are the 7 benefits of effective communication in personal and professional setting. Professional settings, as we are all professionals, we can understand how much it is important. Okay, so build trust. It is important that if you have benefit or if you can communicate very well, then you will be building trust with the people and you will be preventing or resolving problems very quickly. You will be able to, because everybody will be coming to you when you are a good person, when you are a positive person, people will definitely be coming near you, solving the problems, and they will be listening to you. Providing clarity and direction. As you have good mental health, so you will be having a clear, your image is clear in your brain, and you are able to deliver whatever is important for you, and creates better relationship. When, of course, it is there na, when we are speaking properly, when we are respecting the listener, when we are doing all the important work, so it so happens that it creates good relationship and increases engagement. And when you are having such a good like your physique, your way of speaking, positive mental, positive attitude, then what will happen? Naturally, the more work you will get, you will be engaged in more things. And self efficacy and your best communication improves productivity and promotes team building. Definitely, if you are able to, it happens in all the MNCs that people must have. It is not that you are getting 100 out of 100 and you are a very good person. No, if you don't know how to speak, how to produce, how to build a team, it is of no use. So it is very important that effective build more team around you. Okay, how to feel more confident when you speak English. This is very important. Getting more confident using the English language starts with practice. The more you use the language, the less anxious. This is definitely with every setup, you can see that people are very anxious, and they want to definitely, speak properly. The more you use, and any language, whether it is English, whether it is Hindi, whichever language you practice more, then you are going to speak properly. Yeah, but one more thing is important, that is stay calm and speak slowly. It is not important that you are delivering your lesson at the highest speed and your content at the highest speed. Remember that the textbook isn't the only English resource you have. Practice speaking, because we can tell our students that they should read the newspaper daily. They should read the newspaper. They should read the novels, the other books other than their own textbooks. So that will help them. And they should listen to the news. Practice speaking with other non-native speakers. That will also enhance your way of speaking. Reward yourself and recognize your achievement. This is very important. Self appreciation is also important. The more you work, the more you appreciate yourself. Get yourself a language buddy. A language buddy is always important. Language buddy will always correct you. Actually, buddies are the those who always tell you, see, here you are wrong, here you are right, so you should do this. Isn't it? I hope I am correct in all my ways. Thank you so much. Yeah. So phrases to use to avoid freezing. It so happens that when you are freezing, so what should you say? Like if I repeated something, then I'll say, what's the word for it? How shall I put it? Now let me think. It is on the tip of my tongue. When you are hesitating, then such words you can speak. Now that's an interesting question. Can you pause for a second? So like this we can speak. Now, effective communication, in the end, I would like to conclude by saying that it is better control, advanced professional image it creates, and better response from stakeholders. You are a business person, you are communicating your ideas, data, presentation, then definitely better response you will get from all the people around you. Quick in problem solving, you will be quick and people will always listen to you. Strong decision making, you are the person who is mentally healthy and you will be definitely speaking in a proper manner. More productivity you will have, and more confidence, more productivity. That is true. And consistent in the workflow, you will be very good in your work. Consistency will be there and you will have better business relations. Thank you so much. This was all for today. Any questions? Any questions from your side?
Ma'am, very clear and wonderful session.
Thank you so much.
I
Rita
really
ma'am.
enjoyed.
Thank you. But I don't find how many people are there?
24, ma'am.
Oh, because we
24,
started
ma'am.
late, maybe because of that. I'll
So,
stop sharing, ma'am.
yeah, please.
Yes.
Very nice, ma'am. Very concise, but it was like full of information, and I was looking forward to it because, English being my subject also, I'm always interested.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Rita ma'am.
Yes,
Rita
ma'am.
ma'am is also conducting something, I think some classes. Rita ma'am, are you conducting some classes?
We'll be conducting, ma'am.